Welcome to the Make Your Own Staple series. Today we're going to be making peanut butter. So every time I tell people how simple this is, they really can't believe it. So we're just going to take a video and I'll show you how literally easy this is. It's probably the easiest thing you'll ever do. So you need either a really strong blender or a food processor. So we use our food processor, and you just need some peanuts. So we just use, again, from Aldi, they're cheap. A container. I'm gonna do a container plus a little more today just to kind of fill it up because I have a couple recipes I want to use peanut butter for, and then I also want to have some left over so that we can make peanut butter and jellies. So you're just gonna dump, I have just the blade in here, no chopper or any other attachments. Just gonna pour that in, and then I'm also gonna pour the last little bit of these in. And now, I'm gonna put the lid on, and you're just gonna run it on puree or mix, and I'm going to turn the volume. I'm gonna stop the video for this because it's super loud. So run that, and then I'll check back in just a minute. Sometimes when you're running it, it gets to a point where like it kind of stalls out and stops. So what I do, which it usually happens around like, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. And this is kind of what it looks like. So it's built up on the sides. So what I like to do is I take like a little spatula like this, and I just kind of scrape it back down. Only takes just a couple of seconds. Then we're gonna put the top back on. And if this happens again, just continue to stop and scrape. But I'm gonna turn it back on, and usually I'm good to go now. I usually run it for, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes or so. And you'll start to see the peanuts, instead of being like this fluffy consistency, the oils are gonna start to separate, and that's when the peanut butter is gonna start to form. So I'll check back in just a minute and show you what that looks like. Okay, so it's not quite there yet, but I just wanted to show you what it kind of looks like when the oils start to separate. So it's gonna form kind of a big clump like this, and it's gonna kind of spin slowly around the circle. But you can see that there's some oils, it's starting to become more like pasty. So keep going. I'll check back in when it's ready. Okay, so once it's run for like 7 or 8 minutes, you're going to take the top off, take the blade out, and this is kind of what the consistency looks like. So it's not super runny, but I mean, when you tip it, it's gonna start to run. If you like it to be not quite as chunky, I guess, you can keep whipping it to get it more smooth, but this is, I mean, this is just fine for us. We don't mind it having a little bit of chunks in it. But yeah, so now you can just transfer it into whatever jar you want it in. So jelly-sized jars work really good. Otherwise, pint-sized jars, whatever you want. Honestly, we just like kept our peanut butter jar from vacation, and I just put it into here. But yeah, so that's essentially it. Now you can use it for any of the recipes that you want, or just a good old peanut butter and jelly.